Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Anna. Okay, we are live in my Instagram. Pretty Luisa, hi. We are in Facebook and we are in my YouTube channel. And if you not subscribe to my YouTube channel, come to my YouTube channel, Dr. Josefina, and then you can subscribe, and then all the videos that I do, all the information, I always have it in my YouTube channel. So you can always have a library that you can come and refresh your memory. Okay, we are going to wait a few minutes and then we're going to start with the theme for today. Luisa, Mito, te veo tan saludable porque no es que me veo saludable, estoy saludable. Remember, today is in English. Hoy es en inglés. Ready, set, go. Anna, thank you, Anna. Anna, do you know what we're talking about today? Does anybody knows what we are talking about today? We're talking about stop choosing what is not choosing you. Stop chasing what is not chasing you. Stop pursuing what is not pursuing you. So today, what I'm talking about is about that. Stop chasing your tail. And I probably, now that I say chasing your tail, Anna, Sonia, I just remember a vignette of the little cat and the big cat. There was this little cat, and this is a very appropriate for what we're talking about today. So this big cat, the old cat, and the little cat. And the little cat, the old cat is coming around the corner and see this little kitten chasing his tail and chasing his tail and chasing his tail. So the old cat keep looking at him and said, why are you keeping chasing your tail? Why do you keep chasing your tail? And the little kitten stands up and says, well, I went to cat philosophy school. And I learned in cat philosophy school that if you constantly pursuing your tail and you chasing your tail and chasing your tail and chasing your tail, once you grab it, you will have happiness forever. Ooh, the old cat says, wow, I haven't been to cat philosophy school. I am wandering around the alleys for a long time. But the difference between you and I is that I learned that if you go about your business and you do the things that are important to you, it will follow after you wherever you go. So most people waste the whole life chasing their tail, just like the little kitten, chasing your tail and chasing your tail, thinking that the moment you grab your tail, you will have happiness forever. It's a delusion. And let me tell you that. Why? Because when you constantly, repeatedly are chasing, choosing, pursuing people that are not pursuing you, choosing you, you know, and you are not a priority for them, you are wasting your time. And this pursuit, the choosing, doesn't go only about one area of your life. This go for your family life. This go with your relationship. This go with your career. This go with your dreams, with your passion, with your goals. So you have to make a pause, stop, and start asking yourself the following question. We're going to start with the questions this time. When you look at yourself, ask yourself the questions. Are you choosing things that are choosing you back? Are you choosing things that are choosing you back? Are you pursuing dreams that are pursuing you? Are you pursuing a job that is pursuing you? And you might be, by this time, you might be wondering, how do I do that? I'll tell you in a little bit. Another question that you should ask yourself is, are you in relationships that are uplifting? What kind of relationship do you have? You have relationships that empower you, that uplift your spirit, that fan your flame, or you have relationship that they try to extinguish your flame, extinguish your power, your potential. So ask yourself that question. Are you in a relationship that is uplifting and inspiring to you? Remember, iron sharpens iron. Are you in in relationships that these people empower you, encourage you to pursue your dreams and your goals? Or are you in relationship with people who tell you it can be done? Because when you are a loser, you're gonna tell people they can win. If you are a winner, you will tell people you will win. But if you are a loser, you can't tell people they're gonna win because that Ejekot just said you don't know how to win. You only know how to lose. Ask yourself the following question: are you doing work that lights you up, that excites you? Or are you the type of person who always saying, I hate Mondays, I hate my job, I don't like my job? So if you don't like all those things, the time to make the change is now. So are you doing work that lights you up? Are you the type of person that is excited to get up in the morning and go to work? Excited because you know what? The job that you are doing right now, the work you are doing right now, is just exactly what you want to do because whatever you're doing right now is preparing you for the adventure ahead. And most people don't see it that way. Most people are in a job or in a relationship that is a dead end. It's a dead end. But to change that from a dead end to the job of your dreams or the relationship that are fulfilling, you need to make choices. You need to make the change. Are you in a relationship that only you just going through the motions? Are you pursuing the dreams that is in your heart? Are you pursuing your dreams? Is your heart happy about the pursuit of your dreams? When you're pursuing your dreams, this is one of the things that I know by my own personal experience. When you're pursuing your dream, when and the dream you're pursuing is pursuing you. And how do you know that? Because you have a sense of peace. And when you are pursuing the thing that is pursuing you, everything flows beautifully, easily, effortlessly, naturally. When you find yourself struggling and going against the current, it's not for you. When you are constantly in a struggle and failure after failure after failure, you don't see any results. Sometimes people write to me and they say, oh, I work out all the time and I don't see any result. Well, you don't see any result because you're not doing things right. You need to change. You need to make some changes. And a lot of times the changes involve that you have to invest more money, more energy, and more time. And so for most people, that is, oh, well, no. But they do have the money to go in a cruise. They have thousands of dollars to go on a cruise, but you don't have money to pay a coach or to do the things that are really meaningful to your life. So those are the basic questions that you should ask yourself. Are you choosing the things that are choosing you back? Yes or no? Are you in a relationship that are uplifting to you? Yes or no? Are you doing work that lights you up, that flames your fire, that makes you excited to get up in the morning? You can't wait to go to work. I never hated Mondays. And you know why I never hated Mondays? Because every job that I had in my whole life is something that I wanted to do. And if it wasn't at that particular time the perfect job, I knew that it was preparing me for the adventure ahead. And people lose the vision. Okay? So those are the questions that you should ask yourself. Now, every time that we're pursuing things that are not pursuing you, so what we're doing, we are wasting a lot of energy. And then if you and this is what happens sometimes in romantic relationship. When you start pursuing somebody and that somebody is not into you, or that person is not interested in you, and you keep texting and you keep pulling and you keep pursuing and you keep, so that is a waste of time and energy because you probably are missing the opportunity or the people that are right in your face that are willing to. I don't know why this went like that. Let me this is why I don't usually do Facebook. Because Facebook is always, oh, wow. Let me try to reconnect with Facebook. You try to reconnect with Facebook. Because I know a few people were there, but that is why I usually don't do Facebook. Let me see. We'll be right back. Just relax, enjoy. We'll be right back. Okay, let's see. See, this is why I usually don't go in Facebook. Okay, Facebook is a lot of drama. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's see if they don't kick us out from this one here. Somebody gonna say, okay. Okay. Somebody, anyway, so we stop because, you have to go with the flow. And this is the thing, when you have to learn to go with the flow. You have to learn that when you find a pebble in your way or a rock in your way, you have to kick it and keep on going. Okay, so I was saying that, and let me go back a little bit here where we're talking about the relationship with people. And when you're talking about relationship with people, that doesn't apply only to romantic relationships. That also apply to a relationship with anybody. With your children, with your wife, whatever, with your ex, whatever. You don't have to be. If these people are not choosing you, you have to let it go. You have to accept the fact that not everybody likes mangoes, not everybody likes banana. So you have to be at peace with that. And to be at peace with that, you have to work on your self-esteem and you have to work on your self-image. Because when you're the type of person that are happy and content with who you are, then whatever people decide to do, to have you as a friend, to have you as an acquaintance, to have you as a whatever they want you to be, part of their life, that's okay. You have to be okay with it. We are not, and when things are going wrong, when things are not flowing easily, effortlessly, free flowingly, naturally, it's because we are not in the right path. When you are in the right path, everything flows easily, effortlessly, naturally, and everything and like opportunity, people, everything starts manifesting in your life in a magical way, in a miraculous way. And you're the type of person that constantly are excited because you know for you, miracles constantly are happening in your life. But for those miracles to happen in your life and for your life to flow easily, effortlessly, free flowingly, naturally, you have to go in alignment with your real purpose and with your real plan. And when things are not working correctly for you, you have to stop and to have the courage to let go and see this is not working for me, because you are not in this life to constantly go struggling and suffering and pushing and making it happen. That is no real life. Okay. So when we are in the right path, doors open easily and effortlessly. Opportunities arise like magic. The right people come into your life at precisely the right time. And that's a beautiful thing. When you are in the right path, the right people appear in your life. That's it. That happens to me when I wanted to get my doctor's degree. And all, by the way, all that you can have all this information, you find it in my book number 1 and my book number 3. Because these two books are very good for the topic that we are addressing today. So the right people appeared into your life. Everything works for you easily. It's magic. It's amazingly. We are choosing things that when we are choosing things that are not for us, we face resistance at every turn. Every step that you take is no, 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 drama, obstacles. No, if you find your life, let me tell you this. If you have your life right now and you constantly fighting the negativity and nothing is working for you, you have to stop. You have to stop and change the path. You have to stop because the direction you are going right now is not the right direction for you. Although you have convinced yourself that yes, it is, because you think that's it, that's what it is. But you will find more clarity, more certainty when you are connecting with that alignment, with the power, with the energy that is within you. And because we all lack that connection, the connection of divine energy, the connection of divine power, the connection of my body, the connection of my energy, and the connection of my potential, then I find myself in a constant struggle. And that's not life. I know in my case, in my personal experience, if something start going wrong, I said, this is not right, because I know that it doesn't supposed to go wrong. It's supposed to go right when we are in the right path. And then also you find that in my book number 5, Divine Destiny, because it's a connection between your body, your mind, and your spirit. And let me tell you one thing. If you are the type of person also that is abusing your body, if you are abusing your body, you cannot be a happy person, because your body is the temple, is the house, is your dorm, is your shelter. So anybody, if you feel that you go in a constant struggle, so not only with your body or with your mind and with your spirit, because you're not taking the time to cultivate your inner energy, your inner beauty, your power, your potential, you find yourself in a lousy life. You find yourself constantly struggling, constantly living paycheck by paycheck, constantly. Like the other day, I remember that when that saying that you don't have 2 pennies to What is that expression? You don't have two pennies to rub together or something like that. There is an expression. Anybody who can tell me that expression? You don't have two pennies to rub together. But anyway, so I was meditating in my walk in the morning, and that popped in my head because it's that lack of divine economy. People don't live with divine economy. Everything is based on the world, but I'm not gonna go that way. Okay, we are chasing things that are not meant for us. We are constantly in a fight, in a struggle, and I struggle, no faith. We are constantly pushing against the current. No, if you are constantly pushing against the current, you are in the wrong path. When are you gonna get it? But you're not gonna get it if you maintain yourself stuck in the mud. Okay, you're stuck in the mud and you don't want to get out. And you know the reason why you don't want to get out? You don't want to get out not because you lack money or you lack energy or you lack potential or you lack power. What you lack is the belief that within you there is something magical, there is something magnificent, there is an energy, there is a power, there is something that nobody can touch. That's why. That's why. So that's why most people are content and living life in divine desperation, in a quiet desperation. I know also in all my experiences in my life that if I didn't make that leap, and you find there is so many stories that I can tell you. You find them in my book number 1, but that's why you need to book number 1 for this lecture, book number 3, and of course, Divine Destiny is number 5. But we are mainly 1 and 2. But all my experiences when I found myself stuck in the rock, and then I had a beautiful job. I have beautiful things, beautiful money, good house, good job, good cars. But I was stuck in the mud. I wasn't being fulfilled professionally. And you have to make that change. You have to make the choice. And yes, you will be, and sometimes you will have some fear. You will be scared. You have some fear. You will have doubt. But the main thing that you have to continually remind yourself that if you want to doubt anybody or anything, you will doubt your doubts. And another thing that you will remind yourself, if you work at your body, your mind, and your spirit, is that God didn't give you a spirit of fear, but God gave you the spirit of love, the spirit of power, the spirit of self-esteem, sound mind, and self-control. We go back to page number 1, and then let's go see. It is no, okay, so constantly always going against the things that are not for us, but they are no. And this is another thing. When you go, you're pushing for a job, because this applies to anything. This is not just relationship. This applies to everything. When you find that people reject you, that they don't want you, that they don't want this, you just walk away. There is something, it's either that or something better. You have to remind yourself, it's either that or something better. And most people, oh, okay. Okay. Most people don't understand that. You think, oh, if I don't get out now, most people respond this way. Oh, if I don't get that, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to you? It's going to be awesome. If you're not getting that, you're getting something better. But you need to trust. You need to trust your inner wisdom. You need to trust your inner self. You need to trust yourself. And because with the reason we don't trust ourselves, we don't trust our inner wisdom, it's because, not because we don't have it, it's because we don't work at it. You don't work at it. And the inner wisdom, cultivating your inner wisdom, your inner beauty, all that takes time and takes work. You have to work at it. It's just like a muscle, like your spiritual muscle. your mental muscle, your physical muscle. You have to work the muscle of your mind, the muscle of your spirit, and the muscle of your body. And the connection, the balance between your body, your mind, and your spirit, it will bring the success and the flowing. And you find yourself in this alignment, in this beautiful flow of creation, because you are not in this world to consume. Most people are here to consume. You are here to create. Just like that, God created you to his image, and God is a creator, and you're supposed to be a creator. You're supposed to be a creator, not a consumer. And most people spend their whole life consuming and consuming and consuming. How many pair of shoes do you have? How many, people have thousands and thousands of stuff for nothing, because it doesn't take you anywhere. Now, the same principles apply to your career. Are you in a job that you don't like it, that you feel stuck? So no, are you find yourself, are you pursuing a passion that is not your passion? Because most people pursue jobs and passion not because that's what they want, but that's because somebody they told him, or somebody is making a lot of money doing this, then you're gonna do that. Not because of your passion and it's not what you love to do, but because somebody else is doing it and doing a lot of money. And every time you have a job because of the money, you're in trouble. Because I have when I was in Cambridge High School, I was making more money than the principal of the high school. I had a TV show and I was earning $100 in late 70s, $100 per minute in a TV show per minute. Okay. Then I had three different programs at the high school, and every extra program that I was doing, it was $1,800. Then plus my salary, plus when you do the math, I was making more money than the principal of the high school. But I found myself in a position. 17 years later, I could not be promoted in my job. Why? Because they could not find somebody to substitute me in my position. So they will tell me to my face, the reason we're not promoting you is because we cannot find somebody to take your place. So do you think that I was going to stay there for 40 years so I can retire and then collect a paycheck? That's not going to happen. Because in my mentality, in my way of thinking, I never thought in my life to be in a job. So at the end of my days, I will be collecting a paycheck. I didn't come to this world to collect a paycheck. I came to create, to create, to be a creator. You are born to be a creator. You are not born to be a consumer. But to the difference between that, the only way you can distinguish between a consumer and a creator is based on your wisdom. We don't have wisdom in this planet right now. Most people are smart, clever. Instead of being smart and clever, be a wise person. Big difference. There's big difference between somebody who's wise and somebody who's smart. Choose to be wise. Choose to be wise. And I can tell you, if you're interested, why. But let me keep on going here. So I just said that the same principle apply to your career, your passion, and your dreams. Let's talk about dreams. Book number 1. You know why my dreams come true? Because everything, every little dream that I have in my life has been in connection with my divine energy, with my divine power. I had never, ever decide, choose, pursue something that I want in this physical life that I have not achieved. Every single thing. The only thing that you will have issues achieving is only the issues that are involving other people. the dreams and the goals and the thing that you pursue in your own, you will always achieve. But I can assure you that dreams, passion, and goals that you involve other people is going to happen. It's usually, in my experience, never happens. Never happens. Never happen. But the one, the goals, dreams, and passion that are your own, yes, they will. Because you trust yourself. Because when you're in alignment with your energy, with your creativity, with your power of being a creator, when you set goals that are coming from deep inside of you, when your goals have nothing to do with anybody, that your dreams have nothing to do with anybody. It's something that is innate, that you were born with it. It's something that is a passion to you. It's a calling. It's something that you're breathing every single day, that you can never separate from that because that's a part of you. That's what happened to me. I was born a teacher. I was born with that quality that I wanted to teach. I wanted to share information. And that is manifested in my life from the time I was probably 8 years old. I remember playing with my friends in the town where I was born, and I will collect the cans of milk. There used to be powdered milk, and I collect the cans, and that will be the desk, and I will sit my friends in the cans, and then play teacher. I was always the teacher. I was never the student. I was always the teacher. Why? Because that passion, it comes from you. You are born with it. And sometimes, and I'm going to tell you this, you were born with a passion within you. You were born with your passion. Stop kidding yourself. Stop pursuing things that are not pursuing you. Stop pursuing dreams that are not pursuing you. Stop choosing people that are not choosing you. Stop it. And once you stop the nightmare, and when you stop the nonsense, and you really focus and dedicate yourself to really become the type of person that you already are, it's just amazing. But to achieve that, you have to do things differently. Gracias, Cristina, my love. Thank you so much. You have to start doing things differently. And when the person tells me, this is common, okay? Oh, I work out a lot, but I don't get the results. Do things differently. That's what I do this. That's what I do, the in-body test. Why? Because the in-body test tells me every month, every 2 weeks, depends when my coach wants me to do it, every month, at least every month, it will tell us if we are going in the right path. If we are not going in the right path, we're not getting the results I want. If instead of my muscle mass going up, like I did this week, this Monday, and I show this test to my coach, and we see the muscle mass, instead of going up, went down, you know what my coach does? Immediately changes the thing, changing what I'm eating, changing the workout. Immediately we know that we need to make changes. So take a look at your life. Are you getting the results you want right now? It's like the answer is not. You need to make changes. To make changes to get the results you want. But to get the results you want, you need to know what you want. Remember Alice in Wonderland? When she came to the fork, the road with the fork, and she said, oh my God. She asked the cat, which way shall I go? And he said, where are you going? And she said, Alice said, I don't know. And the cat said, then any path that you take will take you there. Any path. If you don't know where you're going, you need to know. I know I want to increase my muscle mass. Why? Because the goal of my coach for my muscle mass is 60 pounds. 60 pounds, but we are at 59.7. My coach wants me to achieve 60 pounds of lean muscle mass. Right now, we are at 59.7. So just a little bit, three more little ounces of muscle mass, and we achieve the goal. So you need to know what you want. You need to know what you want. So, and once you know what you want, and once you know you're not getting the results you want, but you know what you want, then you need to make that change now. You can't be waiting for tomorrow, because tomorrow is today. Today is tomorrow every day. I sound like a politician. Today is tomorrow every day. I sound like a politician. Today is tomorrow every day. You need courage. You need to have faith. You need to walk away from your comfort zone. Walk away from your comfort zone. Take a risk. Take a chance. Open your heart and take the flight of your life. Most people have afraid to do those things. Open your mind. Open your heart and take the flight of your life. It's amazing. You know what? You know what's easy? Let me tell you what's easy in this life. In this life, it's easy to go in the path that everybody takes. Okay? Everybody takes the same path. What is the same path? You grow up, you go to school, you meet your wife or your husband, you get married, then you get a house, and then you get kids, and then you die. Okay? That's what normal. Okay? There's some people in this life that we don't take the normal path. Because when you take the normal path, your future is predictable. Your future is predictable when you choose like everybody is. When you choose what everybody else is choosing, your future is predictable. You know when your future is not predictable, when you go against the norm, when you go against the common, when you decide, and I'm speaking by my own experience right now, when I was in my 20s, my grandmother, and you find that in this book number 1, my grandmother in my 20s will tell me, how long are you going to go to school? Josefina, for how long are you going to go to school? When are you going to get married? You're going to be an old lady and you haven't been married, you don't have children. That was the belief system in my grandmother's time. Or let me put it this way, in my grandmother's head. Okay? Well, that's what people did at that time. In the 60s and, in 50s, I was born in the 40s. So 50, I was still a kid. 60, I was a young woman. So let's see in the 60s. That was the norm. What was the norm? That you're supposed to get married, you got children, and then you have the grandkids for your mama and grandmother. Well, I went against that because I wanted a future that I could not predict. I didn't. If I take the path that everybody took, then my future will be predictable. But when I took the path that nobody takes, not too many people take, it was amazing. It was the most amazing journey of my life to this day. To this day, this is the most amazing journey of my life. For the last 78 years, it has been magnificent, wonderful, exciting, unpredictable, a lot of growth, a lot of success, a lot of achievement. Because I took the road less traveled, just like the book. Most people choose the easy way. They do the predictable. They do the norm. And it's just like the Bible said in Romans, do not be conformed by the world. Because the world conforms you. I didn't let the world conform me. Do not be conformed by the world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind and your attitude. I need to renew my mind in my 20s that I didn't want to get married and be like everybody else. It wasn't my dream. That wasn't what I wanted. My dream was not about the perfect man and the kids and the house. I didn't dream about that. My dreams was about going to school. My dreams was about getting a master's degree. My dream was traveling to the United States or Germany. I wanted to go to Europe or the United States. That was my dream. My dream was to go to school. So do not be, I renew my mind of the belief system of my time. I renew my mind. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy into it. Most people buy into it. And they live a life of quiet desperation. If you want to live a life of quiet desperation, just follow what the world tells you. In the world, there is no wisdom. In the world, you find smart people. You only find smart people in the path of divine intelligence, divine wisdom. That's how you do it. You need to do things differently. Do not be conformed by the world. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. You have to change your mind. You have to retrain your mind. Most people don't want to do the work. How do you retrain your mind? You find that here. How do you retrain your mind? You go into my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and listen all to my affirmations. And if you want, you can go to my website, download my CD affirmation, so you renew your mind. You need to renew your mind. And you need to change your attitude. Those two things God says. Do not be conformed by the world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. And what else? Your attitude. What is your attitude? Your attitude, what that can be done. That's impossible. I don't have money. I don't have time. I don't have energy. Yes, you do. Argue for your limitations, and they are yours. Argue for your limitations, and they are yours. Simple than that. You need courage. You need balls. You need determination. You need desire, passion. You need to have a sense of urgency. You have to ignite the flame within you. Most people don't have flame. Most people are like, wishy-washy. I hate wishy-washy people. You either are or you are not. What Shakespeare said, to be or not to be, that's the question. Okay, we talk about relationship, we talk about job, we talk about dreams, we talk about careers. I'm checking here that we make sure we do everything. Are you pursuing your dreams? I love the light. Okay, let me see why wishy-washy people. I love this light because I am learning, I am practicing my listening. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Let me go here. Let me read your comment for a minute. Yeah, let me see. I'm missing anybody here? Okay, let me see. Cristina, okay. Marilyn, gracias por la motivación. Gracias, Michelle. Josefina, show you, don't be afraid to the future. Miguel para Josefina, show us, not to be afraid of the future. You know, because why? Okay, that's a good point here. Let me see if I can get that one. Miguel dice, Josefina, show us how not to be afraid of the future. What is it to be afraid of? Okay, so you get up and you wake up in the morning. You have to, you get up and you wake up in the morning, then you're afraid. Why? I need somebody to help me here. Fear. And Miguel, I said many times, and this is, you can talk about that from the point of view of psychology or psychiatry. You go to a psychologist or psychiatrist, and then the person is going to analyze your fears for, whatever. That's a different ball game, right? You have fears because I don't know. You might have a trauma. Something happened to you that really damaged you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But a normal person, I imagine, Miguel, that you are normal like me, like me. You don't want to be normal like me, but normal. You know what I mean? Then immediately we know that there is no reason to fear, because number one, if I've been working on myself, when I work on myself, I don't have to fear. When I work on myself, and from the point of view of my humanity, I trust myself. I know I can do things. I know I can lift my cup. I know I have confidence within me. When we have fear, when we don't trust ourselves. If I don't trust myself, I will be fearful. And if I don't want to be fearful, I have to practice not to have fear. Example, Miguel. In the last few weeks, every time I'm walking the bridge, I decided that I want to make sure that when I walk on my competition in the morning, competing with everybody, all these beautiful, wonderful bodybuilders, amazing bodybuilders, and unbelievable physique. You know what I've been practicing, Miguel? To walk on stage, chin up, shoulders back, and the confidence that I owe the place. You have to practice. I practice the whole bridge, walking, shoulders up, chin up. I walk with an attitude. That's how you get rid of fear, insecurity. I'm talking normal people. If you have fears at another level, you need to go to a psychologist, you need to go to a psychiatrist, you need to go to a counselor, you need to take your medication. I had no clue. But normal people like me and everybody else, we know that God didn't give me the spirit of fear. Number one, I wasn't born with the spirit of fear. Now, the instinct of say to fight or fight is different. That the fear that the future, be afraid of the future? Am I going to be afraid of life? Are you kidding me? Never, ever be afraid of life. Never. Because the future, every single day, every single new sunrise that I see, the promises right before the sunrise, the promises of a new day. It all depends on you, Miguel. It all depends on your attitude. It all depends on your quality of your thinking, your thought. What are you thinking? It's an impossibility. It's a new day. The future falls up. Even God says, I have great plans for you. Léete tu Biblia, read your Bible. Jeremiah, Isaiah, Genesis. If you want to take it from the point of view, a spiritual point of view. And if you don't want to take it from the spiritual point of view because God is not for everybody, then go from the psychological point of view. Go from the healthy mentality, healthy mind, healthy thinking, instead of sick mind and unhealthy thinking. Good question, Miguel. Thank you very much. That happens to me. Marilyn, yes. Marixa, hola Marixa. Mari, hola, ¿cómo están? Hello, hello. Okay, anything else? I meant feel scared about all the time. What? I meant to don't feel scared, Miguel. You don't need to be scared. Scared of what? Scared of what? Not be afraid of anything. Afraid of what? If God is with you, who can be against you? You need to study. You need, Miguel, I don't know. You need to get book number 1, book number 2, book number 3. Marilyn, get my books. Book number 4, book number 5. Marilyn, battling my depression and anxiety is really bad. Okay, Marilyn, you need to have a good mental health physician or doctor or counseling or coach. Number 1, okay? When you have issues like that is very badly, you need help. You need professional help. And I'm saying that, but I don't know. You know better than me because I don't live inside of you. You live inside of you. So you need to take positive action. You need to be proactive. You need to take action. And then you find the cure. Part of the cure is the wish to be cured. Do you want to be cured? It's like Jesus said to the guy, what do you want from me? And the guy said, I want to be cured. You want to be cured? Okay, I cure you. So number 1, you want to be cured. Go in my YouTube channel and watch the video. Part of the cure is the wish to be cured, something like that. It's just like that. It's something like that. It's in my YouTube channel. One of my live videos, part of the cure is the wish to be cured. Okay? Then you need to get my books. Okay? Then you need to get my books. You read my books. You go into my YouTube channel. Subscribe and start watching the videos. Between the books, the videos, and your Bible, you will be in perfect health. Okay, Marilyn said, I want to be happy and enjoy life again. Absolutely, but take action. Part of the cure is when you start taking action. When you're in inertia, inertia, sitting there, no movement. You need a power. You need to push. You wanted to get out of that mess. Inglaterra, hola desde Inglaterra. Giovanna, thank you so much. I got all your books. They're fabulous. Oh, Giovanna, thank you so much. Are you practicing, Giovanna? I'm going through Marilyn said, going to a bad breakout, and it's been really bad to let go. Well, okay, this is what I'm talking about today. Choosing things that are not choosing you. Why are you going to continue to suffer for something that is not choosing you? I go to a and work. Perfect. Yes, I work out. Good. Keep working out. Workout is good. Workout is good. Change, because the transformation in your body, when you start seeing the transformation in your body, it's going to help your self-esteem and your self-image. It will help you. It will help you. But now you're going through a breakthrough, a bad breakup. I have many people right now. It's amazing because many people writing to me lately about breakup. Well, you need to get over it. You need to get over it because nobody is worth it. Okay? And this is a problem that we, commit ourselves so much into this relationship, and it's a bunch of crap. Really? Sorry. I better control myself. Okay, because, and I know the emotional, and but you know what? And that's what happened when you completely ignore yourself to trust somebody else. The only person that you need to trust blindly is yourself and God. God will never, ever have a breakup with you. God will never break your heart. The opposite. God will rebuild your heart. God will give you a new heart. God will help you. That's the only. So what happened? You get in a relationship, and then everything is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. At one moment in life, for some reason, it breaks up. Okay, it breaks up. And why is that breakup? And then you destroy. You feel completely destroyed. You feel completely gone. But you know why? Because you completely put all your faith and trust in a human being. We are human beings, messed up people. We are messed up people. People, there are different type of people. The people that only connect with you when they need something about you. The moment they get what they want from you, that you don't see them anymore. The users, the abusers, the toxic, they're all out there. You have to be wise. You have to be wise. I don't tell people anymore to be smart. It's a big difference between being smart and a big wise. You want to be wise. You don't find wisdom in this planet anymore. Okay. You need to choose yourself. You're going into the bad breakup. Why? Because you chose somebody else instead of choosing you first. Because you know that, let me tell you this. When you are complete within yourself, and this takes work, when you are complete, content, happy with you, with yourself, with your best friend, with your only partner in life, and somebody decided not to choose you anymore, you okay with it. You okay with it. It might say, okay, you miss the person for a few days, but you okay. Because you cannot force anybody to like you, to love you. You don't want to love me, that's fine. I love myself. And the problem is that because most people don't love themselves, they're always projecting outside to get what they need to get for the inside instead of getting from the inside. Constantly looking out instead of looking in. When you look in and you love yourself and you don't love me, I don't give a. I was going to be a bad girl. I don't care. Get it in your head. Because you could never please anybody. You can never, ever meet the expectations of another human being. Never. You know why I tell you that? And I'm confident with confidence? Because I know I cannot even meet my own personal expectations. My own. Today, I was extremely happy. Extremely happy. Because my part of my day said, I wanted to walk the bridge. And then after the bridge is, of course, because after the bridge, going to the beach is amazing, right? Because it's pleasure. So I said to myself, self, today we're going to the bridge. We're doing the cardio. And then we're going to do the chest workout. And it went in a beautiful flow. It felt like I was in a supernatural, surreal life. A lot of time my life feels like surreal, like today. What just surreal? I find myself walking the bridge. I find myself happy to see people happy to see me. People in their cars going like this. People excited. And I felt such a joy that because I was there, people had a smile and they go like that. And it was something really cute. There is a line because the school is about probably 8:30 in the morning. So there's a line for the school for the parents to drop out the children. So in one of the cars, there's a kid, probably he's like 9, 10 years old, and he see me walking, and I go like that, and the kid goes like, it was so cute. But anyway, so I finished my walk, and right straight, no fighting, no struggle, no drama with me, okay? Beautifully, shh, boom, at the gym, an amazing workout. Then I needed to go in the sauna. Because I haven't been in the sauna for a few weeks, get my skin back into the sauna. get into the jacuzzi, jump in the pool. I felt amazing. And that's when I did a video letting you know that I was doing this today. But the feeling, the accomplishment, the self-respect, because I have to be with me. So when you do this kind of thing, that you have that kind of self-respect, that you have that confidence within yourself, that you have that love within yourself, and somebody doesn't love you, somebody wants to break your heart, so what? I might be sad for a few days, but I'm going to get over it. You know why? Because I have enough self-love for me. I have enough self-love in me that I don't need yours. That's for sure. Especially human love. Especially human love. Because a lot of time it's just for the benefit, temporary benefit. But the love that I have for myself is eternal. The love that I have for myself is eternal. It's not human. It's eternal. So you need to get your act together. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. You have to stop the nightmare. You have to stop the waste of your life. You have to stop the abusing of your body. You have to take your life seriously in the sense of taking care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. You need to take your health seriously, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You need to work on yourself. And that's the only way you find total happiness. You don't find happiness in other people. You don't find happiness in a house. You don't find happiness in a car. Those things are commodities. They're very nice, beautiful, make your life very nice, very nice, very nice. But it's not happiness. Happiness is wisdom. You want to be happy? Work on your wisdom. Become a wise person. A wise person. Big difference between being smart and being wise. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to take your questions and read your comments. Marilyn, gracias, mi cielo. Florencia, hola, hola, hola. Qué alegría de verlas aquí en Facebook. Be thankful and you will be happy. Part of the quality of a wise person, one of the quality of a wise person is a wise person is thankful and have a sense of gratitude, appreciation. A wise person doesn't take anything for granted. That's wisdom. The smart person thinks that they can use you once and that's it. The wise person knows better, has a sense of gratitude, eternal grace, eternal thankfulness. Marilyn, I love you. Okay. Anything else here in my YouTube, my beautiful YouTube? How is my YouTube doing? Yeah, we are an hour already. Jesus Christ. Costa Rica, Marcelita, mi cielo, ¿cómo estás? Hello, Costa Rica. Jaco, I always pronounce it wrong. Jaco. Marilyn and I, we are in love. Right, Marilyn? Okay, anything else? Okay, anything? I think I covered everything. Choose yourself. Yeah, I already told you that to choose yourself, honor yourself, trust your inner wisdom. Every time you trust your inner wisdom, that guiding light, you will never fail. You will never go wrong. Always choose to honor yourself. Always choose to trust your inner wisdom and trust that life is always guiding you toward highest good instead of being fearful, being afraid of the future. The opposite, Miguel. Life is always guiding you towards the light. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. Marilyn, you are amazing. Breaking favorite. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. It takes one to know one. Marilyn, it takes one to know one. You think I'm amazing because you are amazing. Choose to let go of what is not embracing you. This is another thing the person who had the breakup. Choose to let go of what is not meant for you. If the guy doesn't want you, what are you going to do? Okay, let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. If the guy doesn't want you, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't understand this. I need somebody to explain to me, like I'm in first grade. If somebody doesn't like you, if somebody doesn't love you, what are you going to do? You're going to make that person to love you? You're going to make that person to like you? Get a life. Start liking yourself. Stop loving yourself. Start working on yourself. Marilyn said, I've been crying my eyes out. Why? Nobody's worth it. Nobody's worth those tears. If you want to cry, cry for Jesus that saved you, that gave his life for you, so you can have prosperous life, that you can have abundant life, that you can have a happy life, that you can be the king of the queen of the world. If you want to cry, cry happy tears. Cry happy tears. You have a lot of reason to be happy and to be successful. And if you cry for a guy who broke your heart, you are crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Go into good counseling for a little bit. Maybe 3 weeks of counseling. If you need counseling, go for 3 weeks counseling and then get over it. Okay, I'm giving myself 3 weeks to heal my heart. 3 weeks to heal my heart. After 3 weeks, it's a new life. It's a new life. 3 weeks, baby. 3 weeks. Are you going to spend the rest of your life crying? There's some people who spend the rest of their life complaining, criticizing, and condemning. I'm glad I make you laugh. Yes, you choose how long you're going to be mad. For how long are you going to be crying? For how long are you going to have a broken heart? I used to do that years ago. I remember I started that in this house. When I used to get mad, I said to myself, I'm going to be mad for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And I didn't last 15 minutes. Anna, you give hope. Oh, Anna, thank you so much. Love you, Dr. Josefina. Anna, I love you, Anna. You are the best mentor. Anna, I love you, Anna. Okay? You choose because people spend years. I used to tell my clients, I still tell my clients, hopefully not too much now, but in the beginning, I will tell people, I'm going to work with you for 6 weeks. You're not going to be coming to me for the rest of your life. You're going to get my books. You're going to go into my YouTube channel. I'm going to give you homework. You're going to do your homework. We're going to meet once a week for 1 hour. After 6 weeks, you're on your own. But you're not going to come into me forever because you're going to keep telling me that the guy broke your heart. That you still have a broken heart. Okay, for how long? How long? To how many people are you going to be pissed? There are people that are offended by everybody. For everybody. Some people are offended by everything. Oh, man. For me to be offended by you, I have to value your opinion. For me to be offended by you, I need to value your opinion. And that is a lot to ask. It has been 7 months. Are you kidding? Okay, how long? Marilyn, let's ask Marilyn this question. Marilyn, how much longer are you giving yourself to keep wasting your life? How many months are you going to tell yourself or are you going to give yourself to keep wasting your life? How many months? Another 7 months? It's a year. So it's time. It's the time to do it is now. The time to take action is now. Healthy, babe. Next, yes. Next, are you, tell me what? Next, what? Marilyn has been with a broken heart for 7 months. That's a long time. That's almost having a baby. You give. I'm glad to give you hope. That's what I came to this world, just like Jesus, to give you hope and power and self-esteem and confidence and feel good and muscle mass. Marilyn no me contesta. Marilyn, you haven't answered my question. Okay, guys, anything else? Remember that I see you next week, God willing. She has to move on focus on herself and remember that there are a lot of things first. Well, yes, Healthy Bay by Gabriela. Gabriela dice, focus, change your focus and to remember there are many fish in the sea. But the main fish in the sea is you. She is the main fish in the sea. Because people, a lot of time people jump from one stupidity to another stupidity. People need to you need to give yourself time. You don't jump into another relationship. I will never recommend anybody to jump into another relationship ever. She is the main fish in the sea. She needs to work on herself. And then when she's ready or he is ready, you can choose. Why will you settle for less? Most people in this life, they settle for less. They have no clue that they deserve more than what they give themselves. Oh, for one, exactly. Yes, that makes more sense, Gabriela. Absolutely. Absolutely, Gabriela. No, absolutely. We need to get away from that mentality that I'm gonna be jumping into another relationship. No. Una pregunta, ¿qué dices de tus hijos, de ti? Mis hijos de mí, mis hijos no tienen, mis hijos, Marta pregunta, what are my kids says about me? My children don't have any reason to have an opinion about me. Let me tell you why. I spent 20 years, just more than that, but 20 years providing for them, raising my kids, having a good house, having whatever they needed, opportunity to go to school, opportunity to travel, everything, right? So at this point of my life, my children have no reason to have an opinion about me unless it's an opinion of support and respect. That's the only thing, in my opinion, adult children own their parents. Your kids don't have any right, after you raise them, to tell you what to do and how to live your life. No, in my book. The only responsibility that adult children have right now is for respect and support to their parents. That's all. No other right. They don't have the right to tell you what to do. They don't have the right to call you names like vieja or mi viejo or mi vieja. Respect, support. Exactly what I did for you voluntarily when I brought you into this world. So if you have kids, if your adult children are telling you that they expect this from you, and you're supposed to behave this way, they're out of their mind. No, in my case. You know why? Because if you don't want to choose me, I don't choose you. If you feel that I'm toxic for you, then you're toxic for me. It's two ways. It flows two ways. If it is one way, it's a dead end. So you have to be clear in your role as a parent And you have to be very clear in your role as the relationship that you have with your children, that it should be adult to adult. When you were raising your kids, it was parent to child. Once they chose, they felt that they had enough power to fly with their own wings and leave their house, then it becomes adult to adult relationship. So no kid, no adult child or grown-up child should tell you how to manage your life, or that you're supposed to live your life now based on their expectations they have about you. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you know what? When you're at peace with yourself, and because you don't behave the way they want you to behave, and they want to walk away from you and not to talk to you anymore, you should be the type of person that have integrity within yourself. You have a peace of mind. You know what you did. You know what you provided. A safe home, opportunities, shelter, food, everything that they needed. I'm talking about that type of raising your kids. I'm not talking about the person who said, well, yeah, but I was abused, I was molested. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about normal house family. Okay? That's my point. That's my point about what my kids have to say about me. Any comment? What do you think about that? Can we talk about customized clothes? We are manufacturers. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it. Okay, so so let me stay in the topic here. Okay, so what do you think? What is your opinion about that? That's great, golden, customized costume. I don't know anything about it. Okay, any comments? You give, oh, okay, I think it's time to go. Eres muy sabia. Thank you, Marta. Thank you. Marta, yeah, ¿qué te parece? What do you think? Yeah, absolutely. And some people, some women, I get a lot of texts from women telling me that their adult children want them to babysit and to do this and to do this and to do that, and the person say, I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to enjoy my years, I want to enjoy my retirement, and they feel guilty. They feel guilty. They feel guilty because they feel guilty, and they feel afraid that their adult child is gonna call her a bad mom or a bad daddy, bad father. Well, is that I raised you. So at this point, because I'm not meeting your expectation as an adult, and then you're gonna call me a bad mom because of that. That's okay, because I know I didn't. I know I wasn't, because I did my job. And the proof that I did my job right, look at you now. Look at you now. If I was a bad mother, let me look at you. Oh, you have a beautiful home, you have a beautiful job, you have a beautiful children, you have a beautiful, you got everything. How did you make it that way? If you would have a lousy parents doing drugs, abusing you, drunk, alcohol, prostitution, you won't be the type of person you are today. If you want to know the type of parent you were, look at your kids now. So I look at my kids now, and I know I was an amazing mom. Pow! Wow. It's time to get out of here. Let's do the crossing the legs show. I love it. Right. Para ser padre debe comprender cada etapa de desarrollo de sus hijos. Marixa, ya, exacto. Yo soy maestra, yo tuve que estudiar, yo soy educadora, soy maestra, soy profesora, soy profesor, ¿entiendes? So, yo estudié todas esas cosas de desarrollo humano, porque para ser profesor, maestro, yo estudié todo eso. Eres que hace falta tratar ni física ni emocional, no hace falta maltratar. Marisa. Marisa, I love you. Lo escribí para tu comunidad. Lo escribo para tu comunidad. Oh, Marisa, qué cosa tan buena. Gracias, mi cielo. Ayúdenme, carajo. Que viva la libertad, carajo. Ok, me voy. Con amor. Y yo también con amor, Marisa. Ustedes saben que yo siento el amor de ustedes, ¿no? Lorena, jajajaja. Marisa, te estás disfrutando. You are enjoying yourself. Do you know that I feel your love? You know why I feel your love? Because I pray for you guys every single morning. As soon as I get up in the morning, get up. As soon as I put my knees in my bed, in the floor, I pray for you guys. Stay lo máximo healthy. Gabriela, mi cielo, thank you so much. I pray for you every single morning. I pray. And you know what my prayer for you guys is? I ask the Lord to help you to feel his presence. Si ustedes hacen, if you feel the presence of God, it's because I pray for you. Because that's my prayer for you. Because one thing is that when you feel the presence of God, nobody can talk you out of it. Because you feel it. It's an experience. I tell you, I feel fabulous. Today has been one of those days that is like surreal, amazing. Y alegría. Thank you, beautiful amiga. Lorena, como siempre. Gracias, Lorena. There you are, my beautiful amiga. Hola, Mima Alcala. I'm ready to go now. I've been talking for an hour and 22 minutes. It's time to go. Remember, the books are in Amazon. All my 5 books are in Amazon. Book 1, book number 2. Pregunta rápida, ¿cuánto cuesta un entrenador personal para comenzar el mundo del bodybuilding? Ok, Gabriela, ¿dónde estás tú? Depende, en los Estados Unidos, en mi área, $60 aproximadamente. Entonces, 60, 70, no más de 60, 70. Depende de donde tú estés, pero generalmente son $60. Orlando, Orlando, mami, en Orlando tú tienes, bueno, ahí tienes, en este libro, si tú tienes este libro, en este libro yo hablo, in this book I talk about how to choose a good coach, okay? And I don't know if you see my videos, but in my videos a lot, I talk about how to choose a good coach. So, desde Venezuela. Number one, el coach en Orlando, bueno, en Orlando tienes mucho, porque yo hago muchos shows en Orlando. Bueno, no mucho, pero hago shows en Orlando. Y there are Dick Warner is one of the promoters there. Dick, I'm in English. Tuesday, los martes en español. Tengo que estar en inglés, okay? So I have to talk in English. So in Orlando, you can find great coaches. Number one, make sure that the coach has some experience coaching somebody who's going to compete. Búscate un coach that trains people for competition. In Orlando, they have a lot of shows. So you can go to a show in Orlando for $60. How many books for? Oh, I can send you my 5 books. You want a deal? You want to get my book? You want my 5 books? How many books for $60? 3 books. Serían 3 books. For $60 serían 3 books. Plus shipping. Shipping is about $12. Because you have to pay for the envelope plus the shipping. And if you write to me, I can sign it, put a kiss, put my lips in there. And te queremos mucho, de Venezuela. So 3 books for $60, and then you can let me know, and we go from there. You know how connect with me here. Connect with me here in Instagram, and I check or in Amazon. I will check in Amazon. Yeah, or you can check on Amazon, buy one at a time. I think it's $17 in Amazon. If I sell it to you signed, it will be $20 each. Okay, so okay, bodybuilding para terminar. So you have to go find a coach that knows how to train people for competition. Okay, it depends on if you want to do bikini, bodybuilding, wellness. There are many categories. Figure. I don't have a reference. Yeah, let me see. And a trainer asking for over $300 per month. Per month. So how many sessions? How many sessions? Gracias, Brisa. How many sessions? Okay, let me finish it and think any. Bye. Let me finish here in my YouTube channel. Remember, YouTube channel, Dr. Josefina. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and you can see this video. Bye. Wow. Yes, and